Hello and welcome back to Watching Walford, and hello and welcome back to Walford on Tap. This time it's Christmas edition, the 25th of December, 2024. I nearly said 2012. I'm in the past. But yeah, this is Walford on Tap. We talk about Christmas in this episode. We talk specifically about part 1, episode 1 of the Christmas episodes. This is a slow, calming build to the obvious massive crescendo that will be the second episode. As this episode was a lot more slow, it was a lot more drawn out. It was kind of, it was the build up, right? I don't know why you necessarily need build up to the second episode, because ultimately it's only like 2.5 hours away. But I respect that. I 100% believe that episode 2 will be fucking fire from the off. Like, everything will be hectic as fuck. We have seen a lot of cool stuff in this episode. A lot of cool build to part 2.
Yeah, and very quickly, I'm just gonna read a comment here. For context, we were on about like what we think the 40th will be on the live stream. Like, what will be the love interest? Will it be Ruby and Martin versus Stacey or Martin? We know which would win by a landslide. Let's be honest. And obviously, Ash said that Ruby might die in the fire.
I'm gonna start programming a bunch of bots to vote for me. Well, we actually had 1 million votes for Ruby Allen. Yes, those were all me.
And obviously this comment, Bro RO, says Ruby will be around for the 40th. I think there will be a lot of big stories, not just the one main one. I do agree with that.
Oh, for sure.
I do agree with that. Obviously, if you want to, we might do a little video where we get you involved and you can leave us your thoughts, what you want for the 40th. We might do that in a video where we just ask you what you want, and you can tell us what you want. Told a lie, I'm back. I found a charger. Good. Thank you, Michael Sharp, for sticking around. Now,
back on track, the Wolf on Tap, though.
Back on track. Sorry, I just like reading the comments. Back on track. What I was saying is, so we kick off the episode. Cindy's walking out the door. Ian is like, "Merry Christmas." There is snow in the square. It's a festive season. Billy is shoveling some snow, and obviously Kathy gives everyone either hot cocoa or just a warm cup of tea because it's fucking freezing out. And she hands them all cups of tea. And then we see the Mitchells. Well, actually, no. I
was just like, why are we getting the excruciating detail about cups of tea? It's all gangbusters. I just talk about the reveal, the main bit.
I will. And obviously we see Lauren and Peter. And Peter's like, please stay away from Louis. Please. I don't want you near Louis. Please. Yep, social distance. And later on...
You fucking addict. Like, fucking hell, alright.
And obviously later on we are at the dinner table. I'm just going to run through like the Beals bits because that's all people are here for. If you want the Michael stuff, it'll be on the podcast tomorrow at 10. Not tomorrow, Sunday at 2 p.m. And obviously the Beals are at the dinner table. George has I think he's mixed the dinner kind of where it's half like traditional and half like what he would have in his country, if that makes sense. I think.
Yeah, like half Ghanaian, half like British.
Yeah.
Kind of roast dinner.
Yeah. And Ian's like, well, I like it, but please don't do it again. But I do like it. And Ian toasts celebrating the Beals. He's like, well, to the Beals, we are the best. Thank you, George. We are leaving for France. See you, mate. And that's pretty much it. Lauren and Cindy are Cindy's trying to not get Lauren to confess. So Lauren does that thing. I don't know if you've ever experienced it in school, where like you like your mate's winding you up, so you elbow him and go fuck off. And obviously you're in primary school. It's like, I'm going to tell the teacher. No, please don't tell the teacher. Then he obviously puts his hand up.
I'm sorry. Please don't.
And then he puts his hand up, and then it's like, Gobody on letters. Can I go to the bathroom, please? And it's like, you prick. That's what Lauren does. She windles Cindy, and then later on Cindy tries her best. She talks to Elaine, and Elaine's like, I don't know what you want, mate. I don't know. The presents are the presents. I don't know which one's which. And Cindy's trying to open the presents, but she can't find the bloody tape. She goes into the bathroom to Lauren. She shakes some medication in front of her. She's like, Lauren, come on, mate. Well, you know you want to. Ooh. And Lauren's like, please, fuck off. I'm not a dog. And meanwhile, everyone is singing Christmas songs in the Queen Vic. And wouldn't you believe it, there's a little present that says, to Ian, open me. And Anna gives it to Anna gives it to Ian.
George.
And then Ian says,
Ian who opens it, unboxes it, sees the USB, gives it to George.
And then, would you know it, we hear a familiar voice. Not Michael Booth.
Very similar to Sharon Gate in the delivery as the tape plays over. It's Sharon, like obviously in Sharon Gate, it's Sharon telling Michelle. It's Sharon telling Michelle, like, oh, you know, it was me. I slept. I'm with Grant, but I was sleeping with Phil. Whoa! But the way that this is done so beautifully is it comes in threes. And that's not saying anything about Junior's performance in the bedroom. It comes in threes. First, it's Cindy saying, I love George. It's like, okay, this is, it's still Cindy. It's kind of understood. And then it goes, and I was sleeping with Junior. Boom! Number 2, right there. And then finally, she hits the, because he reminds me of George. Boom! So all 3 men are scorned. All 3 men are like, what the fuck? What the fuck? And obviously that's going to lead up to episode 2, where it's going to be a very explosive episode. There's so much shit thrown. Cindy's going to be trying so hard to scurry her way into, like, not taking any responsibility. Kind of like how Max would.
And
I didn't break up the marriage accidentally. Oh, nah, I never did that. I did sleep with 3 women in this relationship that weren't my wife, but it wasn't me though. All right, sound.
But will we see Max? You will find out in episode 2. And this has all been recorded live on YouTube, on the Watching Walford channel. This will be going up in about 30 minutes live on YouTube. But if you're already in the chat, thank you for being here. We'll obviously see you in part 2 that will come out about 11:30 tonight.
Just thank everybody who's been in here. Michael Sharp, Bro RO, Amari, and Poppy Jones. If you want to be here in part 2, you want to have your comments in the reactions that will be edited, keep being in the comment section. So appreciate you all. That has been part 1 of Walford on Tap. Join us in about, an hour or 2 for part 2.
See ya.